Okay, it's working now. And it stopped
Perfect.
working.
Perfect.
Like, it's supposed to be working because the green line's supposed to be. I'm assuming it's recording because it has a recording thing up there.
Yeah. Well, did you get like a recording from the last recording?
Yeah, but like, was the line there when we were recording last week?
I'm not sure. Well, the line always represent like if someone is speaking, and I assume Craig doesn't speak, so I would assume it works.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the link from what you call it again, from the thing that it just sent me, and I'm basically gonna download. I'm basically gonna download it and play it.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna see if it like if it loads like if anything. Apparently it did record our voices. I'm just gonna play it over.
I'll just say I said recording for the name.
Okay, I'm assuming it was recording, but like just to make sure, I'm gonna download the whole thing rather than
Sure.
yeah. So I'm gonna download everything as a single track.
Just for your information, your mic is like buzzing crazy right now.
It's probably because I have like one of it out. Now is it good now?
And it still buzz a bit, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm using a headphone mic. I'm not using a proper mic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna play the wave it just sent me and see. Okay, Craig is recording. Wait, it's not recording because the line is not up there. Okay, yeah, it's recording.
Irony.
It's recording. That's because we had to do a whole like 10 minutes to figure this shit out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see what I can do with my mic to see why it's like doing this. You say you introduce yourself first while I try to like figure out why my mic is doing this. I think it's because I put my input sensitivity into negative. So let me try it. Is my voice getting a lot clearer
Well,
now?
then I will start. Welcome, guys, to the
Before
Master 8 podcast.
before you start, is like my voice getting clear because I'm turning up like I'm doing the input sensitivity. Like, is it getting clear?
It's kind of buzzing more.
Okay, is it working now?
Wait. Think
Is
it's
it buzzing still, or is it like better?
it's still buzzing, but at least now it is only buzzing when you're talking.
Okay, that's manageable. Okay. All right. Okay, welcome to the Masters 8 podcast. That's Adino. I'm Samurai. More like Masters 2 podcast. We wanted to have some special guests, but they were busy. That's out of our hands. We can't control anything. And if certain people would come to the podcast, we would actually have more people here. That certain person knows who he is, but I'm not saying his name. Anyways, yeah, let's get started. This was a big episode, so I'm gonna let Dino go first since he enjoyed this episode on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, I definitely enjoyed the episode a lot. Like there wasn't much like a moment where I say, "Oh my god, that's like my favorite moment ever." Like with my other favorite episode, I always have like that one moment. But like this one is like just consistent overall. Like it was good storytelling, great visuals, great setup, great character design, good rivals for Go, and we know
Yeah, a lot of people were fans of the characters on Twitter.
yeah, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm normally not into these like Rinto guys that just looks good but has like a weird personality. But like Tsurugi is like I really like his personality. Like he's like
Levi from Attack on
condescending.
Titan. Levi
I
from
didn't
Attack
I
on
didn't
Titan.
watch Attack on Titan, but yeah.
Because like the joke is that he has the same VA. Which now that I
Oh
think
yeah,
about it, Pokemon have a lot of all-star VAs. They have
like
the guy
Go.
that who did have like Silent's Japanese VA is Light Yagami, which is why Silent hasn't returned because he's expensive.
Hmm.
I more or less just find that funny.
Yeah, and Go's VA is Deku's VA.
Deco, who's a Deku? Oh,
Deku. I just
call him
spoke
Midori
really
at
weird.
that point. Let's call him Midori at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, but continue.
Izuku. Well, anyways, Tsurugi was pretty enjoyable. Like he was condescending, but like still in a wise way. Like he said, what he said was right. Like just not in a in a respectful tone, but he's right. He's like the big brother, and yeah, the Loner Ninetail part is a bit weak. Like it, it's like the standard Go like capture with Absol and
Yeah,
Suicune. It was a
kind of
bit weak,
good.
but yeah,
Yeah,
Urshifu versus Regice kind of makes up for it.
I see that.
And yeah, and the new characters were introduced. That's great, and we know Gary will be recurring. That's also great. And well, my only fear is that what you say, like that maybe it will like get handled like the World Coronation series. That would be really bad.
That would be awful.
But yeah, but if they like do it actually right on a regular basis, this could easily become like the best plotline in Journeys,
Hello?
surpassing the World Coronation series.
It did come. Okay, yeah. Hey, Trayman. We were just discussing the episode.
Hey, hey,
Yeah, it's Trayman one, everybody. He was our special guest. So, Trayman, you mind saying hi?
Yo, what's up? What's up? We recording right now?
E.
Hey, what's up,
yeah,
everybody?
Yeah. So, Dino, continue your point.
yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. Just that it was a great setup for a coming plotline that will hopefully be better than what we have right now.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, what's your rating? Because you
Oh
usually
yeah.
give it.
I was saying 9 out of 10. Like I have
Wow.
8.5, but
Oh,
if
that is
I
high.
that is
That is
high.
high for
Like
you.
it.
That is high for you.
Yeah,
You usually don't give
that
an
is
out
high
of
for me.
5. Okay. So
Yeah, I
Trayman, do you?
don't.
Yeah. So Trayman, do you
Y'all
want to go
reviewing,
first? Or do you want to go first, or do
are
you
y'all
want me to
reviewing
go
the
first?
y'all reviewing the current episode or what's that?
Yeah. We're reviewing the current episode.
I guess I can go ahead and give my brief thoughts real quick. I
E.
thought it was a
Okay.
pretty good episode.
Mhm.
My overall rating for it was a 7.5 because there are a few issues that they have. For one, the red dice was kind of pointless, and I feel like the way that Go like kind of helped the Nine Tails a bit anticlimactic. Maybe if the red
Yeah.
dice had put Nine Tails in more danger and Go helps it, this way
E.
building a better trust, I think that would have been better. But instead of and it's not really believable that Nine Tails just believe Go's words, just considering the fact that it just dealt with some Pokemon hunters. That's just my own opinion right there. But
Yeah, I kind of
yeah,
did feel
overall,
rough.
it was a 7.5. Overall, though, I think it was a 7.5. I love the story. I love the how much Go was put down in a lot of these situations where he literally thought he was out of Project Mew. I loved all of that stuff. It wasn't as rushed as I thought it was too. I love the Gary rivalry as well. It's just those couple of things did kind of set it back for me.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
that's very understandable. Okay, so I pretty much have a lot of the same thoughts as Trey here. I thought the episode was fine. Like I definitely enjoyed Tsurugi's character, and I definitely enjoyed Gary's character. Uh, yeah, this was definitely a good episode. One thing I did have to add is how come Golden used Cinderace like in the beginning of the episode? How come he just used Scizor? Like I like Scissor, I like Go Scissor. Don't get me wrong, but Cinderace would have made more sense. You could have said, "Oh, Scissor was scouting," but Cinderace has big ears, so it could scout better technically because it could hear things. Cinderace is faster for one, and Cinderace has type advantage. So literally on all accounts, Cinderace would have been a better decision, but it's a very minor nitpick. Otherwise, yeah, I enjoyed this episode heavily. Definitely think it was worthy of a. I want to give it a 8 out of 10.
Yeah, fair.
I definitely would watch this episode again. One thing I will add is, yeah, again, I thought the Ninetales capture was a bit rushed. It kind of felt like Absol's capture over again. Like every time Go needs to catch a poster Pokemon, which is the Pokemon we see on the poster that is not owned by any of the main cast yet, it usually goes like, I was hunted. Oh, I'm gonna treat you well, and then Go catches the Pokemon only for that Pokemon to never be used again. So yeah, that kind of did. That was probably the one bad part of the episode. And Regice, honestly, I think Regice was just there for trailer fodder, which is like,
Yeah.
when, yeah, he honestly did not need to be in the episode. He was in the episode for like forced tension. Like you could replace Regice with an Abomasnow, and it would still feel the same.
I disagree, because it just shows how strong Tsurugi is with
Okay, but
him
you
one-shotting Regice.
Okay, but you could do that literally with an Abomasnow, because an Abomasnow is still a fully evolved Pokemon. It's not like
Here's
Abomasnow.
it's a mother.
here's what I
Ask
would say.
Pikachu what happened. Yeah.
Here's what I would say to that. Instead of them using a different Pokemon, maybe they should show more of the fight with the Regice. Because
Okay, that's
Yeah.
another fair thing.
to be fair, yeah, like we know Ash gets knocked around, but we don't see just how powerful this Regice is. I know a lot of people are like Ash beat Brandon's Regice, but we don't know like this Regice's moveset, if it like actually could strategize, anything. We didn't get to see any of his fighting skills. So I really feel like it would have been better if we saw it fight more. This way, we can saw how much of a threat it was instead of them saying it's a threat and
It's the Dragon Ball Z effect where they say, "Oh no, he's a really big threat. Are you going to show that how he's a threat?" No, we're just going to tell you how much of a threat he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, the show don't tell. Okay, so I think we all can agree this episode was pretty solid.
Oh, I want to add one point. May I?
Go ahead.
I want to add that I'm glad that the Alone in Ninetale part was not an official mission, because one complaint I made like in the last podcast or something is that Gary had the mission to fight Moltres, and then Go just like goes against a random Alone in Ninetales. That was a bit weird for me, but now that it is not an official mission, but like more of a entry
Right.
exam, that is a nice
failed.
detail.
He failed. He technically did fail. That's another thing I want to point out. When Gary talks about Go, I kind of agree with Gary. If that makes like, hear me out. Go is very much still a novice trainer. Like in terms of like battling and actual experience, he's very much still a novice. He knows a lot, but like he's very new at the game. Like he's very naive when it comes to like battling in general.
One moment I love is that Go asks Ash what's good against a Lonely Ninetales typing. Like I love that a lot. Like
Yeah,
Ash,
it shows that he doesn't know.
yeah. And Ash is way experienced in battling, so
Yeah, it's like so. Like when Gary says, "Oh, somebody who's not like Washigagan, somebody who's not worthy," and forgets Go's name, Gary roasts Go. Like that was just like, "Go, you lost that. Like no, take that out. You lost. You lost that battle. No, just sit down. Go lost that roast battle." Like, Gary can roast anybody. Like I want to be in a room where it's Paul and Gary tries to roast Paul, and that would I would pay for that. I would pay to watch that. But otherwise. Yeah, I thought this episode was fine. I think we can all admit this episode was solid.
Yeah.
All right, so usually we would talk about the preview. So I've seen a lot of people saying they're cautiously optimistic about the preview. Not to mention we got some new episode titles, so let's just jump into that. The preview looks fine, like a typical filler episode, like similar to the James and Mario Peak episode. It looks like a very typical filler episode, so I'm cautiously excited. Like it could be bad, but it could be good. So it's like that's me.
Yeah. I would expect like just a fun filler, like nothing great, obviously, but I don't think it will be bad. Like there will be some nice interaction, like Team Rocket with
Yeah, you're right.
Eevee, and like just interaction we didn't see much of.
It reminds me of that whole episode in AG where the guys and girls get split up, and it's like the guys end up with. I forgot what the pairings were exactly, but I remember. I think it was Ash and Brock ended up with Meowth, and then May ended up with James, and then Max ended up with Jesse. I think that's how the plot went. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think that's how the plot went.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but like something like that.
Yeah, it was an AG episode. I remember there was this AG episode where they all got split up in a cave, which is like fairly standard filler material. Like you can tell this was like a filler episode that they had to put in so they could, which got good, make room for some other episodes. Trey, what are your opinions on the?
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. I was asking what was your like opinions on the preview that we saw.
Oh, right. So,
Yeah.
you said on the preview, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So overall, it's obviously going to be a filler episode, but you know, this gag is getting run down of having like Team Rocket and Ash's group growing up and stuff. But I feel like this one's going to be a bit more interesting. For one, it's going to be cool seeing Ash with another Pikachu-like Pokemon, being Morpeko. Obviously, you know, Morpeko. I don't know. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of Morpeko because it's angry mode. Like I like it in its nice mode, but we see it angry so much, it's kind of annoying. But I would be
Understandable.
interested to see it in that. And then Go also using Pikachu to fight Seismitoad. I think that's going to be pretty cool. I think Go's going to catch a lot of Pokemon with Pikachu at the side. As for Chloe and Meowth, that's going to be interesting seeing Meowth as a crush. Because normally Meowth's like Meowth's the one who normally is like, oh, he'll tend to be friendly. If at the end of the day he'll be back, he'll turn his back on them. But I feel like he's going to be more genuine with Chloe. And as for Team Rocket and Eevee, hey, I don't really care much about that meetup. And Wobbuffet and Grookey, I think it's gonna be like the funniest too, because
that is definitely gonna be hilarious to watch.
Yeah, Wobbuffet's the funny man of the group, and Grookey's like the misbehaving child, so it's gonna be funny to see those two.
Yeah, that's definitely the direction I'm looking forward to. Okay, and the episode that got like the one we have like news on, which is not a summary but a title, is Captain Pikachu Advance Failings or Tehearts. I don't know how to say that in Japanese, so I'm gonna try. But it's Pikachu leading Failings, so it's Captain Pikachu Advance Failings, which I can already guess the plot of this episode. I'm assuming is one like the leader Failings. It gets separated from the group, and then Pikachu like they see Pikachu win a battle or something, and they follow Pikachu, and it's just like comedy ensues. Maybe Go's gonna catch Failings. I'm not gonna say it's gonna catch Failings. Maybe he's gonna catch Failings. There's like a small, like 1% chance Ash is gonna catch Failings. Maybe.
He's no more fighting types.
Yeah. I see. Here's the thing. I could see Ash with Failings. Like I could legitimately see Ash with Failings because of like the way Failings works. Because Failings is like the no retreat kind of Pokemon, and Ash that's very much Ash's personality. So it's like if Ash didn't have as much fighting types as he does right now, I would actually be happy if he got Failings. Like I could see it happening. I don't want it to happen, but I could see it happening.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be pretty. Like we've been getting a lot of Pikachu focused episodes this series, which is interesting in my opinion.
Yeah, because
I would like to see more. His other team members get some spotlight. I'm glad that they actually giving Pikachu some love too, though.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to give Pikachu more of a personality and character other than being the cute thing on Ash's shoulder that he was for like a majority of the series.
Definitely.
Which I can't hate on. I just hate the one Pikachu jealous episode because that made no sense.
Yeah, we episodes regarding Ash's other members, so hopefully.
Yeah.
Especially Gengar.
Gengar's depressed.
Poor Gengar. And Lucario.
Yeah, at least we got to saw Lucario in last week's episode, so that was a beacon of sunshine.
Yeah, I love that Gengar and Dragonite are actually used today. That's one of my issues I had with Journeys is every time Ash can go out places, Ash doesn't have his other Pokemon with him. He's like always in trouble and stuff. And he's like, oh, what to do? Like, where's your team? So seeing that here, yeah, he didn't use them to fight Regice for some reason, which is still odd. But hey, at least they did help somehow.
Yeah. At least. Okay, so I think that's everything for the episode. So we can usually get into the topics. Wait, you have some of that, Dino? Because I was about to break into the E3 presentation.
Just the opinion to the new ending and the new eye catchers.
Oh yeah, okay. The new eye catches. I miss who's that Pokemon. Like this is just something incredibly personal to me. I like who's that Pokemon because it gives me something to think about. Like, who's that Pokemon? I know it clearly, but it's like, oh, it's something to give my mind like a break off the episode. Otherwise, I like Shintori more because this ending was in my opinion. But that's me. I've seen a lot of people having mixed opinions on this ending, so you guys can go ahead and say your piece.
All right, you want me to go ahead, or are you going, Dino?
Yeah, you can go.
I love the new ending because I didn't like the first ending, to be honest. I mean, I thought it was cool in the beginning. I was like, oh, the Dove could do a Poke Rap with this. They never took the opportunity with that, unfortunately. But I got tired of that first ending. I can't even lie. But this one, it's really catchy. And I find it weird that they used the scene from Best Wishes of all series. Like,
they don't have any new animation of Boldore because they either have they don't. They only have that scene. They only have that one scene from the Magikarp episode, and that's more a Magikarp scene than a Boulder scene.
No. If you don't remember, Ghost Boulder for Arctozolt.
Did it? Oh yeah,
in Dracovish episode.
In the capture episode.
Yeah, I was like, why didn't y'all use that? So
maybe because it's not a.
My headcanon is this is a confirmation that the Boulder that we saw in the Magikarp episode is actually there. Let's go.
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah, but I'm just joking around. But I actually do like the ending. I love Pikachu playing the flute and stuff. It's a nice change.
I definitely see why people.
I agree. I'll miss the who's. Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you repeat what you just said because it kind of cut out?
My bad. I'll say as for the eye catchers, yeah, I'm gonna miss the who's that Pokemon too, but they look pretty nice. They look nice.
They do look nice. Remind me of Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So Dino, do you wanna say your piece on the new OPs and NDs and the eye catchers? Yeah.
Well,
knowing Dino, he's probably gonna say that he likes the new ending just to spite me.
No. Well, the new eye catcher are fine. I prefer Who's That Pokemon because I don't know how many eye catchers they have. Like, if it's just the same 2 eye catcher every episode, it's gonna get lame.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't judge from this one episode, so I will wait to give a full opinion. The ending, I'm sorry, but the ending sucks. Like, I don't like it. Like, Chidori was the only reason why people hate Chidori is because Chidori was so was reused. The ending for such a long time. It is a nice song. I will agree with Samurai. It was like 70 episodes, the same ending. Yeah. And
I think the one issue with I think what people were expecting was like a legitimate ending song where it's like a legitimate song and not just like a trivia game where it's like a trivia game song.
Yeah.
If they want to show off every single Pokemon, doing it through the endings would make sense.
Well, another reason why I don't like the ending too much is like a personal reason for my channel. Like, I was expecting to have a new ending and like have a breakdown of it, but like the new ending is like this weird trivia game, and there's like nothing to break down, like literally nothing. And yeah,
there is. Break down that one scene from Best Wishes. Since Best Wishes got referenced, that means Clay is coming back in the Pokemon World Championship Series. Because why would they mention Best Wishes in that gym battle? Big brain.
Yeah, that's big brain. You should take my channel I can do the breakdowns. You're much better.
Nah. You do a good job. You notice things that I don't even think about.
Thank you.
You're not welcome.
Well, yeah, my opinion is that eye catcher are fine. I will have to see, and the new ending sucks.
Okay. That was
Wait,
that's
I'm
acrobatic
here. I'm
as
here.
shit.
Hello.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
It's just like what you cooking. What Dino said. So we can move on to like the general topics for this what you cooking podcast, which is E3 this year and how it was kind of I think we can all admit E3 was definitely not what we expected it would be.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like if I had to choose who won, in my opinion, it was like Nintendo, Microsoft, and then everybody else at the bottom because
Microsoft?
it was just like because at least Microsoft showed off like Halo Infinite and like legitimate games, and like everybody else just showed
Yeah.
off like Square Enix was just rename Square Enix to the Marvel presentation because they just showed Guardians of the Galaxy, some Avengers stuff, and then dipped.
Yeah.
And then for what you call it, and then for Capcom, they showed basically nothing. Like basically nothing. Like maybe there are some games that I don't know if Dino's any interested in any games from like Capcom. Like, do you play Street Fighter?
Not really.
Yeah. A lot of people were like clamoring for like Street Fighter 6, which I can understand. Street Fighter. No. Okay, it's back.
Also, back on or
Yeah, we're back. Yeah, we're back recording. That's just the bot is what we use to record the episode. So yeah, that's why it's like there's a thing there. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, pretty much. So we can talk like I think we can just talk about the Nintendo stuff. Kazuya got revealed for Smash Bros. From Tekken. I am hyped because I like Tekken. I don't know if Dino, you play Tekken, have you?
No, I haven't.
Well, you should probably play it then.
Thank you for a tip.
No shit. Tekken is like one of those fighting games that are like extremely like fundamental. Like they're among the big few
Yeah.
fighting games. Like,
Yeah.
because I think you know why they didn't put like a platform or an RPG rep in there because on Twitter there's been like this no more RPG characters. You guys have tons of platformers though, and it was just gonna be this argument, but no one can really argue against fighting games because Smash is like a fighting game by default. So putting a fighting game in a putting a fighting rep in a fighting game just makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, is there anybody you want to be in Smash? Do you know?
Among Us. No, yeah. Not
No
particularly
says another.
anymore.
Dino wants another Fire Emblem character in Smash. That's what he's trying to say.
Hey, you said it like last episode or something.
I said I wanted Fire Emblem, but instead I got fucking Advanced Wars, which I'm not a fan of Advanced Wars. I like it, but at the same time, it's just not for me. Like, I can understand probably they're taking a break because they just, like, the company that makes Fire Emblem Intelligent System, they were the ones who worked on Paper Mario, the Origami King, and Fire Emblem Three Houses was a really big game. So I can understand if they're, like, taking a break until, like, the 35th anniversary when they want to reveal something big, or, like, next year. So I can understand if they're taking a break.
Yeah.
So like one thing that did get revealed is the most surprising thing that I think we can all agree with is Metroid Dread. I don't know if like Trey, do you want to talk about any games that you were like surprised by or like what are you like excited for Metroid Dread before I reveal the bigger one? Like Dino, do you have any like are you excited for Metroid Dread?
Not particularly. Like, I'm not a big fan of the Metroid franchise. The game like looks really good, but that's about it for me. And it's also a 2D
Dino
game,
didn't
so
Dino didn't get a Pikmin game and that's why he's salty.
yeah, I'm salty that the Metroid fans got something and Pikmin still doesn't have anything.
Okay, Metroid literally has been waiting for a game. They never got a game for the Wii U. So Pikmin
Oh
got a
wow,
game for the
okay.
Wii U, and Metroid never. They never got a
Okay.
game on the Wii U. All the games
Fair,
on the Wii
fair.
suck. You see, Metroid doesn't really get anything, so you can't really argue that Metroid deserves a new game. We got
Yeah, I'm
WarioWare.
not.
We got the. Sorry, you say
Yeah,
something?
yeah. No, no,
Then
I agree.
we got the biggest reveal of like E3 in general. We got some gameplay of not gameplay. We got some footage of Breath of the Wild 2. So it's like everybody who was excited for Breath of the Wild 2, here you go. You guys can stop asking for it. I was afraid when I saw the guy who said there was gonna be no new news about Breath of the Wild 2. I thought he was gonna say Breath of the Wild. I thought he was gonna say Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah, there's no news about that. Anyways, here's another Legend of Zelda game that we're putting out, not Breath of the Wild 2. I thought he was just gonna come out and say Breath of the Wild 2 seems pretty lame. Anyways, here's some more Skyward Sword.
uh, what I wanted to say, yeah, technically it's not Breath of the Wild 2, and its name technically a sequel to the Breath of the Wild game.
So it's Breath of the Wild 2.
Nah, that doesn't work like that.
It does work like that. What the? Okay, what is the
The
sequel to
sequel,
the?
the sequel to Captain Marvel is the Marvels and not Captain Marvel 2.
Okay, that's different. That's a whole different name. We don't have a name for the Breath of the Wild sequel, so we have to call it something. We're not gonna call it the Breath of the Wild sequel. No, we're gonna call it fucking Breath of the Wild 2 because that's what it is.
Okay, fine.
Don't call the sequel to Sonic Adventure 2 the sequel to Sonic Adventure. We call it Sonic Adventure fucking 2.
That's exactly the reaction I wanted to get out of you.
Yeah, that's what expected you.
I did it just to I did it to trigger you.
You kind of did trigger me because what would you say was so stupid. I'm over here. I'm thinking,
And I'm here who've never played Breath of the Wild before, so
Well, I didn't either, but I want to buy the sequel and maybe the first one to prepare for a sequel.
Breath of the Wild 2. You mean Breath of the Wild 2. We're not calling it the sequel of Breath. It's called Breath of the Wild 2. No, no one calls it that.
No, we'll call it the Legend of Zelda sequel to Breath of the Wild.
No one's calling it that. Oh my god. I am not saying the whole. I'm calling it Breath of the Wild 2 because that's what we're all going to call it.
Or BOTW2.
So, the other news that we got, I think that's everything for E3, unless I'm like missing something.
Maybe Mario
Like,
Rabbit, if anyone is like fan of it.
there's Pokemon Unite.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Pokemon Unite. Yeah, that thing that everybody noticed for like 2 minutes. Like,
I think that trailer
that's
was
what I
kind
can
of
say.
cool. I can't even lie. Like I'm
I
interested.
like the trailer. I like how it's kind of Ash's Pokemon against like what you call it again against Ghost Pokemon almost. Where
Yeah,
it's like
Cinderace.
between Lucario and Cinderace. All
Oh,
we're
okay.
missing is Grookey.
Yeah, Grookey and Drizzile.
Yeah. I don't know why the Galar starters weren't featured in Pokemon Unite. You'd think it would make sense, but they put Talonflame. Out of all the fucking regional birds, you put fucking Talonflame.
Hey, Talonflame is cool. I mean, Staraptor's cooler, but
Okay, but Braviary easily deserved that spot a lot more.
I feel like Staraptor do the Diamond and Pearl remix.
Staraptor would have made sense, but Staraptor is already gonna have the Diamond and Pearl remix, so it's gonna get time to shine. Along with the Legends Arceus, so it's gonna get its time to shine.
True,
But
true.
Braviary stuck in a region with Best Wishes as its anime and Pokemon Black and White as its games, which are good games, mind you, but games that are kind of like overhyped by the community, so now they kind of have this toxic fan base around it.
Yeah, Gen 5. The only good thing from Gen 5 is the manga. I mean, no, the games are too, but like you said, the fans.
I read the manga. That's how I actually got into Pokemon Adventures. I read the manga first. Okay, so I think we can mention. I just have one more piece of news. This is like my personal piece of news. We got this thing from Toei Animation for like Dragon Balls, like Dragon Balls. It says 60th Annex. Apparently, some people say it's a part of the movie. We just got like a piece of animation, which some people call like a trailer. Some people call like it's just a special like anniversary thing. I'm just gonna say it's like animation short piece. It's like a nice animated music video or some shit. Where it's like it looks really nice. Like if you guys ever happen to see it on Twitter, I recommend you guys like look at it. It looks really nice. Like if you guys seen Dragon Ball Super Broly, it's the same team who animated that. So like if you like the animation on that movie, but since Dino has never watched Dragon Ball, I wouldn't expect a Philistine like him to know.
Well, I didn't watch Dragon Ball, but I have like a friend that constantly tells me stuff about Dragon Ball. So
I don't know why you haven't watched it.
because it's like 700 episode or something.
Okay, but you literally watch Pokemon. I think you can watch Dragon Ball, and even if you don't want to watch 700 episodes, that's what Dragon Ball Kai is made for. It's made for people who don't want to watch those episodes.
Yeah, fair. But if I start to watch Dragon Ball, everyone will like tell me to watch One Piece, to watch Naruto, and I can spend my rest of my life to watch new animes.
Okay, that's fair, except Dragon Ball and Naruto are finished. So even if someone told you to watch Dragon Ball and Naruto, it wouldn't take you forever. You could eventually finish them just at your own pace. One Piece, I haven't I watch One Piece, but at the same time, I don't watch it.
Okay.
Like what I mean is I'll watch it from time to time. Like anytime let's say, oh, I'm gonna watch some One Piece. I'll sit down and be like, let me watch some One Piece. I'll watch up to a certain episode, and then everyone's like, oh, the new arc came out. Oh, for real? Yeah, I'm not watching it though. I'm gonna watch it at my own pace. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Hey, it is best to
But
watch.
Dino's just a Philistine. Like literally everything Dino does, he disappoints me.
Dang, Dino.
I agree. I agree with you about the new ending, and you still trash me.
I'm gonna trash you because there's something else Dino hasn't done.
That is.
Dino hasn't played Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It's a point.
Where do I get a copy of and Soul Silver?
There's something called emulation, Dino. I know you have a laptop or a computer. You're not fooling me.
Yeah. But
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
you're telling me like to play 4 games and watch 5 animes.
It's not that hard. You don't have to watch every single episode of Dragon Ball Z. Well, I'll make it easier for you. What you basically do is you watch all the way. You watch Dragon Ball Z Kai, then you watch Dragon Ball Super, which is like 150 episodes anyways, and then you don't even have to watch the movies. You really just probably have to watch 3. You have to watch like Battle of Gods, Resurrection F, and then Dragon Ball Super Broly. That is easily around. So
Yeah, I will see.
yeah, sorry, I had to take care of something. Anyways, yeah. Oh wait, so German had to leave?
Hello.
Yeah. Hey. So.
All right, what's good? Yeah, for some reason I was having connection issues, but what's up?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
I had to leave, so I do. It's like the last topic I wanted to bring up, and this is like, I'm not gonna spoil MHA, but apparently MHA is skipping an arc that is very pivotal to one of its characters. I'm not gonna spoil it in case like anybody here hasn't read the manga. It's very important to one his characters, take that as you will. I have my little brother in the room, and that's why there's noise behind me. But
No worries, no worries.
I'm babysitting. So like I know you're a big fan of MHA. I don't know if you're the manga yet. I know you're like probably the biggest fan of MHA in this chat right now.
Yeah, I'm not catching up with the manga since I want to I want to watch the anime fresh. But yeah.
That's fair. That's 100% fair. Like it's the same thing with me with Doctor Stone. Like I'm not gonna read the manga. I would watch the anime fresh, but it is skipping like an arc that is like has a backstory of a very important character, which I've seen a lot of controversy on, like through Discord and even Twitter. So I wanted to like, do you think that's a good idea, Dino? Because it's like backstory and it doesn't really affect anyone. It's like, do you want to hear that backstory? Like for guys who haven't read the manga.
Well, to be fair, I can't judge, but since I don't know which exactly character that is, but since the manga
Like
is pretty successful, I would assume that the decisions the manga make are good. So just like change a whole arc would be a bit weird, but let's see what the anime does.
that's fair. That's fair. Maybe they will tell it, and it's just very out of order because that wouldn't be the first time an anime has done that. It's just this kind of feels like a slap in the face. Okay, so yeah, that's all the news I got. Unless you guys have anything you guys want to share, I just want to shout out a certain person, and then we can probably end the podcast.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So other than that, it's Sonic Adventures 2's 20th anniversary. So it's like that game came out in 2001. So I was born in 2004. Dino, this baby over here, born in 2007.
5. I'm just like
wow.
1 year younger.
Baby.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. You're still a baby. You were 1 when Ben 10 came out, okay? I don't want to hear anything.
And you were 2. So
I
what's
was
your
still
point?
2. I was 1 year older. Therefore,
Well,
you are a baby.
When's your birthday?
Birthday's July 23rd.
Oh, okay, then you're a year older.
Yeah, I am 1 year older. What the? I know I'm one. If one person's born in 2005 and the one one's born in 2004, I think I would know if I'm 1 year older.
Yeah, but what if I'm born in January and you are born in December?
Okay, that's incredibly bullshit if that is the reason. That still would mean I was born in December of 2004 and you were born in January of 2005. So we would still
Like
be
literally,
a year apart.
if you had twins at midnight, then they will be born in different years, but they are still twins.
Yes. Yes. Why do you think about this? Are you just awake at night thinking in your bed like, if you have twins at midnight?
You want to discuss
No,
with me about how you're a year younger?
I'm
No, a
older.
year
I'm
older.
not younger. I'm older than you.
Mentally.
I mean, mentally and physically.
Whatever.
I have a feeling Dino's short in real life. I just have a feeling.
Dang.
I'm average.
Okay, he's short.
Okay, how tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
In centimeters?
No, 6 foot. That's the measurement. 6 foot.
Only Americans use that.
I'm not American. I have to use that because America.
You're Canadian. That's the same thing.
No, it's you're German.
Canada's just America but French.
German is just Britain, but with beer.
Well, I'm 180, so that's around 6 foot. That's like 5'11" or something.
Okay, so you're 180 centimeters, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 180 centimeters converted to foot. Okay, let me see this.
That's like 5'11" or 6, I'm not sure.
Because certain people want to get on my... Who are 5'9". Ha! Still taller. Suck it.
That's not 5'9".
It's 5... On Google, I
180 is
searched
not
180 centimeters to foot. 180 centimeters to feet equals 5.90551. So you
Yeah,
are
but
5 foot.
5.9 is not 5 it's not 5'9", because it's end with 12 feet, right? So you have to, it's like 5'11". It's because it's 5.9 feet.
What?
You get what I mean?
This got interesting.
No, it's because
5.9 feet is not 5 feet 9.
5.9 feet is 5.9 feet. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, but that's not 5 feet 9.
That is you are 5'9".
No, 5 feet 9 is 175.
175. You are 180 centimeters tall, right?
No, wait. A feet is 12 inches, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and 5.9 would be 5 feet, and 0.9 multiplied by 12 inches.
You know, I'm
And
using
that's like
Google, okay?
That's like 10.8. That's like 10.8 inches.
Dino,
So
I'm fucking using Google.
yeah, but 5.9 feet is not 5 feet and 9 inches.
Google, not me. Why are you
0.9 0.9 feet is not 9 inches. 0.9 feet.
I will screenshot my webpage and I will send it through the voice chat. And then I don't want to hear anything, okay?
You're not getting my point. My point is 5.9
have no
feet.
point.
Oh, whatever.
Give me a minute.
You're not particularly good at math, art, dude. And samurai's gone.
You didn't have to go there. You didn't have to go there. I have to go answer the door, but you didn't have to go there.
5.9, like 5.9 foot is not 5 foot and 9 inches, because 0.9 foot is not 9 inches. 0.9 foot is like 11 inches.
Sorry, I'm back. Anyways, did you see what I posted in voice chat?
Yeah, but
in the chat?
Did you get that? What I said? Did you get
No.
what I said?
Because
I
you were
said
speaking German nonsense.
no. Wait a minute. 5.9 foot is 5 foot and 0.9 foot, and 0.9 foot is not 9 inches. 0.9 foot is 11 inches, because a foot is 12 inches.
What you're trying to get me
So
to say is that you're 5'11".
foot is 5 foot and 11 inches. I'm 5'11".
That's all you had to say. You literally just had to say you were 5'11". Why did you make me go through all this stress? Oh my fucking god. This is what I deal with all the fucking time with this guy.
You said I'm 5'9".
You're the wrong one in this situation.
I had to Google how much inches that is, okay?
I just put it in Google. It gave me 5'9". I am sorry that Google was wrong. I just searched it up because I didn't want to do the conversion
Google
myself.
wasn't wrong. You
I'm
just
lazy.
falsely interpreted.
Excuse me. When I see 5'9", okay, I am not gonna continue to do everything. And no, I am lazy, so I'm going to falsely interpret it. I am not a math whiz, okay? I am an English whiz.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, dang right, that's fine. You German snickerdoodle.
Oh, that's for you. The Masters 8 podcast where we discuss about height and math.
More like math 8 podcast. Jokes.
Great
Wait,
pun
I
master.
Yeah, so I want to give a shout out to what you call again, Zera Voltage. He started a new channel, so we're gonna link that in the description down below.
yeah, show my boy some support. Get him back to 100,000.
Definitely.
Yeah. First, get me to 100,000. Get Dino to 100. Get Trey to 20, and then then get him to 100,000. But still get him to 100. Just like priorities. Anyways, this has been the Masters 8 podcast. So Dino, say your goodbye, you Philistine who made us sit through a whole fucking math lesson just to explain how tall you were. It's not my fault that you're short.
You're 1 inches taller, but whatever. Well, we'll end it now, and
1 inch taller, my ass. No, I am a year and 1 inch taller. That I am taking that with me. You have to take that out. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you, Samurai. And yeah, if you want to see more Pokemon content and also other random content, follow the podcast.
Dino doesn't upload at all. He hasn't uploaded in like 5 months, but
6
fucking
days. My last
6
upload was 6.
No, we are not going to. I am not searching up your YouTube channel, which I'm doing right now just to spite
Maybe
you.
7. No, it's a week. Let's say a week. It's not
See?
that important, Samurai.
No, yes, it is.
Also, can I make an announcement?
Sure, go ahead. Go nuts.
Call guys coming back to me.
Oh my fucking god! I can never fucking escape. I can't even say his Japanese name on Twitter without getting 1,000 Koga comments. This fucking joke is the bane of my goddamn existence. Dino, except it's not German and doesn't come every Saturday to record this ducking podcast.
What? Should I take this as a compliment?
No, take it as however way you want it to. So, Trey, do you want to say your goodbyes?
Oh yeah, thank you all so much for joining in. I apologize for my in and outs and my lateness. I was actually out at the time.
No problem.
So yeah, I'm glad to be on the show today. Hopefully, for future shows, I'll be more interactive.
Summer's about to start, so we about to have everybody on. We're gonna have me. We're gonna have Dino, and then we're gonna have me and Dino because we're always here because Dino's a model citizen. For all the shit I give Dino, he's actually a good friend. Like he comes every day, on time, mostly on time.
Yeah, I'm not very on time, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, we know, Mr. 1 minute late person.
That's still a good track record.
Track record, my ass.
Well, anyways.
Okay, anyways, I'm Samurai as always. This has been the Masters 8 podcast, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, bye.
Dino needs to upload often. Who could have said that? I don't know who said that. That could have been anybody.
Yeah,